I grew up in a lower middle class African American neighborhood. And at a very young age, I discovered that I had a penchant for reading, writing, and arithmetic. And with those abilities, I got given the opportunity to be placed in the gifted and advanced program at my school. And as I sat in that room and looked around, and I had so much intellectually in common with all the other students in the room, I couldn't help but notice that I never actually fit in on the inside. You see, on the inside, I knew that I was the only black male student in my class. But things didn't get any better when I got in the bus and I went home. Because when I would go home on the bus and I would get off and I would want to read my books and study and prepare, I was picked on and ridiculed for trying to be a smart kid, for trying to act white. And on a daily basis, I heard, "You sound like a white boy." And every day, all I wanted to do was fit in, and all I ever saw was that I fit out. Now, I don't know what your fit out is. I don't know if it is your weight. I don't know if it's your parents splitting up. I don't know if it's your job, your lack of money, your lack of education. I don't know how or what makes you fit out. But for the last 15 years, I have spent time mentoring, training, coaching, and developing college students. And almost every one of them had an issue with fitting out. And you see, the solution to this is countercultural. It goes against what you would think, because we would think the opposite of fitting out is to try to fit in. We would think so what we want to do is to actually do something to fit in with the crowd. But I would challenge you and I would ask you to think that the opposite of fitting out is not actually doing something to fit in. The opposite of fitting out is identity, and determining who you are, and more importantly, what you be. So I want to give you something right now. I want to give you an opportunity to identify right now what your fit out is. So just go below in the comments and tell us how you fit out. But I warn you, once you do that, you may be unlocking the key to the case that identifies your identity and the who you be.